Welcome, everybody, to a new Nostalgia Hour with Scott episode. It's been a while since I've done one of these, but basically the whole point is that I take an older game that a lot of people are nostalgic for, and that, it doesn't have to be one I've, played through and beaten, but for the most part, it's going to be games that I've played through and beaten, or games that, I know are old games that were pretty popular. And for this episode, we're going to go back to an old point-and-click adventure game. Now, I've done one of the old Sierra point-and-click adventure games called King's Quest, and I did the 6th game of that one. I didn't do a great job with it, so I'll probably try to revisit that one at some point. But for this one, we're going to look at the other big point-and-click adventure developer, publisher at the time was the LucasArts games. And probably one of their most popular adventure game series is the Monkey Island games. So we're going to go back and we're going to play through the first Monkey Island game, The Secret Monkey Island. And I don't have the special edition. I'm just going to be playing through the old original OG Monkey Island game. So extra nostalgia, I guess you could say. Let's go ahead and take a look. We'll start the game up and have a good time. I hope that you're all having a good day wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. These videos will get posted onto the Take Aim Games channel on YouTube after the stream. I enjoy interacting with people. So, if you want to chime in and say hello, I would appreciate that. But if you just want to tune in and watch the game and take a nap, hopefully I can help you with that as well. Okay, and so now let's go ahead and start. So this is old application that I used to run the game. It's called Scum VM, and you might recognize Scum as a reference for something in the game. So let's go ahead and start the game. Deep in the Caribbean, the island of Melee. Here we go, 1990. Created and designed by Ron Gilbert. Programmed by Dave Grossman, Tim Schafer, and Ron Gilbert. Tim Schafer is now the lead of Double Fine Studios, which is owned by Microsoft and Xbox. Earwax Productions. Interesting. We gotta listen to the nice music there. What a nice intro. Okay. So here we go. Hi, my name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I want to be a pirate. Yikes! Don't sneak up on me like that. I'm over this way. Huh? Well then, Thriftweed. Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. I see. So you want to be a pirate, eh? You look more like a flooring inspector. But if you're serious about pirating, go talk to the pirate leaders. You'll find them in the Scum Bar. Gosh, thanks. I'll do that. Bye now. I'm off to seek my fortune. Good luck. Where'd you say those pirate leaders were? The Scum Bar. Right. Thanks. Okay, so of course the application I'm using to run this is called Scum. So I'm pretty sure that's always been like their like platform that they used. Part 1, the 3 trials. So here we go. Okay, this is our interface. So we have these different actions we can do, and we can pretty much click anywhere on our screen. We could use any of these actions on things. So most of the time, hey, if I hover over something I can use, hey, look, I can walk to the poster. Now if I want to see something about it, we can look at it. Re-elect Governor Marley. When there's only one candidate, there's only one choice. Okay, so governor is running, there's only one choice. So it doesn't look like there's really anything else here to look at. Can I pick this thing up? No, we cannot. Okay. So then you just kind of click the screen. Okay, so here's the Scum Bar. That's exactly where we're trying to go. How convenient. And we're going to walk over to the door. Oh, yeah. We have to, in the old, yeah. I'm sure if you get the special edition of the game, it will probably just, you can just open the door. But you have to click on open door, walk to door. Okay, and we're in. Wow, we got a crazy guy spinning around on the chandelier. We got pirates over here. Let's go ahead and try to talk to him. I think it's wise to wake a sleeping pirate. Okay. Okay, we'll talk to these guys. I don't want to bother them. They're busy listening to the guy on the left. The guy on the left. Okay, let's talk to the guy on the left. Oh, hey! How are you there, stranger? New in town? Yeah, I guess I'm new. My name's Guybrush Threepwood, and I am new in town. Guybrush Threepwood? Ha! That's the stupidest name I've ever heard. Well, what's your name, then? My name's Mancomb Sheepgood. Ha! That's the stupidest name I've ever heard. Okay. So, he's asking us what we are looking for. Well, we want to be a pirate, right? I mean, seeking fortune also sounds good. But yeah, let's be a pirate. I want to be a pirate. Oh, really? You should go talk to the important-looking pirates in the next room. They're pretty much in charge around here. They can tell you where to go, what to do. Okay, where can I find the governor? Yeah, I saw a poster about the governor. Governor Marley? Her mansion's on the other side of town. The pirates aren't as welcome around her place as they used to be. I'm welcome everywhere I go. Whatever you say. Just watch out for those guard dogs. Uh-oh, looks like my grog is going flat, so you have to excuse me. Nice talking to you. Have fun on Melee Island. Okay. Let's take a look at these guys. I don't want to come between the pirate and his grog. Okay, I just want to look at him. We can't stare at the guy. I guess I can't look at this guy and get any feedback. But yeah, he looks like he's having a good time up there on his little chandelier thing. Okay, let's see here. Let's introduce ourselves to this guy. Whoa! What are you looking at me for? Excuse me, but I'm looking for the dartboard. No. I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Yes, and what? Where can I get a drink?
A drink? Can wait for the cook to notice you. That could take all day. Just find a mug and sneak into the kitchen. That's what we all do.
Why aren't pirates welcome at the governor's house?
Because of LeChuck. That's why. He's tough as went to governors. He's the guy that went to the governors for dinner. He fell for her in a big way, but she told him to drop dead. So he did. The things got really ugly.
Oh. How'd things get ugly?
Chuck was a fierce pirate. He tried to impress the governor by sailing off to find the secret Monkey Island. But a mysterious storm came up, sank the ship, leaving no survivors.
What a sad story.
We thought that was the end of the fearsome pirate Chuck. We were wrong.
Oh. So what is the secret of Monkey Island?
Only LeChuck knows. He still sails the waters between here and Monkey Island. This ghost ship is an unholy terror upon the sea. That's why we're all in here, not out pirating.
What happened to your eye? Just ask me.
Well, I was putting it in my contact lens when, hey, wait a second. That ain't none of your business.
Excuse me, I'm looking for the dartboard. I guess I want to play darts.
Dartboard? We don't have one anymore.
Oh, that's a shame. Every game should have darts in it.
Drinking and darts don't mix. Look, this whole Chuck thing has me pretty shaken up. So, if you don't mind.
Okay, bye. Okay. He looks pretty shook up. I better leave him alone. Okay. Let's look at this guy. Oh!
Hi.
Hi yourself.
Hi.
Okay. Nice hat.
Hi.
Ask me about Loom. Tell me about Loom.
You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Well, it's an extraordinary adventure interface of magic, advertisement studying high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score and musical effects, not to mention the detailed animation and special effects. They'll get point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Advertisement. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Okay, so that is an actual game that they made. So this is back in the day where they put advertisements to their other games within the games themselves. What a cool idea. Okay. Jeez, what an obvious sales pitch.
Sorry, but on some topics I just get carried away.
Nice talking to you.
Hi.
No thanks, I can't stand sales. Okay, we're not talking to him anymore. So sometimes, like, look, we'll just do the same thing as talk. It's fine. Is there anything else? There's a curtain over here. There's a dog. Let's go ahead and look at the dog.
Grrr. Woof. Woof. A roof. Woof woof. Arf woof. We're Roof Melee Island. A roof. LeChuck. Woof LeChuck. Woof woof woof. Ruff ruff. Woof woof. Ruff arf arf. Bow ruff. Governor Marley. Oh. Ruff ruff ruff. Bow woof ruff. Arf. LeChuck. Grrr. Arf oof oof. Monkey Island. Sniff sniff. Wow, okay. What a good doggy. Can I pick him up? I can't pick that up. Okay. Okay, let's walk over here. Oh, look, it's the important looking pirates. These are the guys we're supposed to go to. Let me go get a drink and look more like a pirate over here. So hello? Oh, hi. Don't go into the kitchen. Oh. I was told that that's how I get a drink, though. Hi. Hey, you can't come back here. Oh. Okay, I guess I'm not getting a drink. Hey guys, what's going on? What be you wanting, boy? I need to kill y'all? Oh boy, that's scary. Okay, I want to be a fireman. Let's just see what they say. Get lost, boy, you bother us. Okay, I didn't like that. Oh, hi. Oh, that guy left. Let's go, we'll sneak into the kitchen. Okay, ooh, there's a pot. Let's pick that up. Ooh, what's this? Oh, it's full of that foul stuff pirates drink. Use pot with barrel. Oh, I don't want that much. Oh, he doesn't want that much. What is this? Pillsbury man? Oh, I can't even look at that. Oh, look at hunk of meat. Let's pick it up. Oh, perfect. We got a hunk of meat. Ooh. Oh. Use pot with the pot of stew. Oh, we don't want to put it in there, but I want some stew. Okay, let's open this door. Oh, hello. Oh, let's pick up this little fish on the ground. Because everybody just wants to touch a dead fish on the ground, right? That makes sense. Oh. Oh, of course. The worry is that the bird will pick your hand off. Of course it is. Whoa! Oh. Whoa! Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Got it. Haha, I got the fish. Okay, so that's really hard to know because you have to know to stand on this pixel to up the plank. Oh, now the plank's stuck. And then you're supposed to just pick up the dead fish off the ground. Because everybody's supposed to just know that. Okay. Well, I guess we're done in here. I don't have a mug, so I couldn't get me a grog, unfortunately. Oh, hi, guy. Bye. Don't worry about the meat being missing. It must have been the bird that was outside. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to these guys again. What be you wanting, boy? I'm gonna kill you all. Yeah, let's not be completely crazy. Let's tell them the truth. We want to be pirate. So what? What bother us? Hey, don't forget we're short on help because of this whole Chuck thing. So no pirates means no swag. No swag means no grog. We're getting dangerously low on grog. Do you have any special skills? I can hold my breath for 10 minutes. Oh, that's pretty good. Well, alright, but don't... I have to go through... Okay, I got messed up there. They're like, we gotta do 3 trials. What 3 trials are those? There are 3 trials every pirate must pass. You must master the sword, and the art of thievery, and the quest. The what? Treasure hunting, you sea urchin. Right. You must prove yourself in each of these 3 areas: sword play, thievery, and treasure huntery. Then return with proof that you've done it. And then you must drink grog with us. Grog, 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 grog! Of course. What's in that grog stuff anyway? Grog is a secret mixture which contains one or more of the following: kerosene, propylene glycol, artificial sweeteners, sulfuric acid, rum, acetone, red dye number 2, scum, axle grease, battery acid, and or pepperoni. I apologize for that. As you can probably imagine, the stuff eats right through these bugs, and the cooking's losing a fortune replacing them. Okay, you guys are a bunch of foul-smelling, grog-swelling pigs. I'm sure this is gonna go over great. Oh, it did go over great. So we gotta be foul-smelling, grog-swelling pig. Nice. Okay. Well, let's hear some more about these 3 quests that we have to do. Okay. Mastering the sword. What's up with that? What do I gotta do? First, get you a sword. Okay, that sounds obvious. You must seek out and defeat the sword master. Someone in town can probably direct you. Okay. Oh, you want to find someone to train you first. Oh. Imagine trying to take on the sword master without any training. Okay. Tell me more about mastering the art of thievery. We want you to procure a small item first. The idol of many hands. In the governor's mansion. The governor keeps the idol of many hands in a display case in the mansion outside of town. You'll have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside. They're a particularly vicious breed. You might be able to drug them or something. Tell me more about the treasure hunting. Treasure huntery is. Legend has it there's a treasure buried here on the island. All you must do is find the legendary lost treasure Melian and bring it back here. Should I have a map or something? You can hardly expect to find a treasure without a map. Of course you need a map. And don't forget, X marks the spot. Okay. I guess I'll be running along now. So we gotta figure out how to get trained with the sword. Well, we gotta find a sword. We gotta get trained with the sword. And then we gotta beat the master of sword. That sounds like it's gonna be a pretty hard one. And then we gotta go steal an idol from the governor's mansion. Okay, that one sounded doable. We just gotta get past the vicious dogs out front. And then we gotta find a map to the lost treasure of Melee Island, which we'll see how hard that is. Okay, bye. I'm gonna go do your 3 quests. Leave us to your grog now. Come back later and tell us how you're doing. Okay, will do. So, as of right now, we've got a pot, we have a hunk of meat, and we have fish. So we're doing good on food. Although it's not food that I would want to eat. Okay. Can we give a meat to these guys? What are they gonna say? Why should we take that?
Okay, and they probably are gonna say that about everything we tried to give them. Yeah. Okay. Oh, hey, a fireplace. Cozy. Yeah, fireplaces are pretty cozy, aren't they? Don't want to burn that. Okay, do we want to cook our meat? That doesn't seem to work. Okay. So I guess we're good here. What's with the curtain? Is there anything? I don't see anything special about it. Okay, I guess we're out of here then. Meanwhile, deep beneath Monkey Island, the ghost pirate LeChuck's ship lies anchored in a river of lava. Here we go. Captain LeChuck, sir, there's nothing like the hot winds blowing in your face. No, sir, nothing like it. Sir, days like this makes you glad to be dead. Oh, yes, sir. glad to be dead. You're glad to be dead, right? Oh, yes, sir, of course. I feel so lucky that you happened to capture my ship, then murdered me and everyone on board. Yes, sir. So lucky. Glad to hear it. Now, what was it you disturbed me for? Yes, sir. Well, you see, we might have a problem on Melee Island. Problem? What possible problem could there be? I got these sissy pirates so scared of the sea they're afraid to take a bath. Well, there seems to be a new pirate in town. Actually, it's a pirate wannabe, young, inexperienced, probably nothing to worry about. Don't know why I bothered you with it. I haven't taken care of myself. Wait, I'll handle this personally. My plans are too important to be messed up by amateurs. Yes, sir. Oh boy, so we're gonna have LeChuck after us. Great. At least they didn't say that they knew my name. But I was going around introducing myself to everybody, so I'm sure they're gonna figure that out pretty soon. Okay. Yeah, let's go explore the town some more. Oh, hello, Mr. Shifty Eyes. What's up with you? Take a look at him. The citizen of Melee. What are you looking at? Oh, who's this guy? I guess we can't talk to him. Okay, he didn't like us looking at him. Let's go ahead and say hi to him. Excuse me, but do you have a cousin named Sven? No, but I once had a barber named Dominique. Close enough. Let's talk business. Whoa. You want to buy a map to the legendary lost treasure of Melee Island? Yes, that's exactly what I'm looking for. Only one in existence. Rare. Very rare. Only 100 pieces, 8. I don't have enough money, but I would like it. Well, then buzz off, kid. It's bad for business. Okay, I'll come back when I get that 100 pieces of 8 done. Oh, looks like there's some guys over here. Men of low moral fiber. Okay, I said don't pester the rat. What? Excuse me? What? I'm not gonna warn you again. Oh, so when I'm mousing over the rat, they're getting mad at me. I should probably not make them mad anymore. Okay, let's just look at them. What are you looking at? Okay, they don't like me looking at them either. I guess it's not polite to stare. Okay, let's go ahead and talk to them, and let's stay away from the rat. Oh, let's compliment them on the rat. Yeah, let's introduce ourselves first, and then we'll ask them about the sneaky-looking guy. Hey, nice rat. You like rats? Oh, especially light wine sauce. Oh, I absolutely love rats. Yes. Uh-huh. They're very intelligent creatures. Boing. More intelligent than him. Why, there's a story around these parts that a bunch of rats actually crewed a ship from here to the fabled Monkey Island. Here from the fabled Monkey Island. No, that's not right. It was actually a group of monkeys. That's a little bit difficult to believe, guys. Yes, but it's true. When they arrived, they sold the ship for a pretty penny. Only time I've ever seen anyone get the better old standing deal. I thought it was rats. Got a little bit of a disagreement here on the story, guys. What is it, monkeys or rats? So, are you guys pirates? No, we're a wandering circus troupe. But this rat scared away the elephant. Shut up! Of course we're pirates. Can't buy clothes like these off the rack. Of course not. That was my bad. What's in the keg? Rum. Jam. Jam. Rum. Rum and jam. It's an old pirate favorite. Everybody knows that. Rum and jam. Really interested in this pirating thing. So, do you guys have any tips for me? What do you want to know? How come you're on the street corner and not on a pirate ship, looting, pillaging, sacking, that sort of thing? Well, pirating hasn't been panning out so well for us. There's some unnaturally talented pirates in the area right now, operating out of Monkey Island. So we've been pursuing alternate means of self-support. We're trying to start up a circus. It was working out well until the rat scared off the elephant. Now you've depressed us. Go home. Oh, hey man, Frank, make him quit it. I touched the rat again. I'm sorry, guys. Oh no, the rat! Oh, now look what you did. I'm sorry. Let me try to go get the rat for you. That's my bad. I shouldn't have been touching. Oh, okay. Let's see here. The rat, where did he go? Oh man, I think we messed up. The rat just disappeared. Oh dear. Oh look here, there's another guy. Redheaded guy. Yeah, I think your rat's gone. I'm sorry, guys. You'll have to find a new one. That's my bad completely. Hey, though, do you know the sneaky-looking guy on the opposite corner? Want to buy a map, eh? Our maps are top quality, not like birdcage liners you get from that clown across the street. Huh? Ah! Just kidding. Oh. These are actually copies of the minutes of the last meeting of the Melee Island PTA. Can't even give them away. Can't even give them away. Whoa, I'll take one if you give me 2 pieces of 8. This is probably not going to go over well. We already got chased their rat. Oh, he said that's fair. Nice.
Okay, thank you. Goodbye. Oh, wow, they actually gave me 2 pieces of 8. Amazing. And that is the currency around here. So we now have 2, but we need 100 in order to buy a map. So that's not gonna help us with this guy. Oh, can I give this guy 2 pieces of 8 for the map? Nope, it won't even let me. Okay, never mind. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna walk. Okay. This door is not interactable right now. Oh, this door is interactable. It looks like this door is interactable. What else can we find that is interactable? This door. This door. Okay, so there's 4 doors. This one, this one, this one, and this one. So we'll take a look at all these places. Walk to this door. And we'll go ahead and open it. Okay, they are open. Oh, I think I hear slithering inside. Can I open the basket? No thanks. Something would probably outweigh me. That's probably correct. So you're probably right not to open the basket. But I would have liked to see you do it anyway. Just see what would happen. Okay, let's take a look at the statue. There's lots of stuff to look at. Kind of an emaciated Charles Atlas. I don't know who that is. Walk to Voodoo Knickknacks. Let's take a look at the Voodoo Knickknacks. Let's see. There's a jar of bad trippings, a box that says assorted scales, a shaker full of monkey flakes, and some cat knuckles. Cat knuckles? How barbaric. Yeah, I don't like that too much. Oh, there's a couch. Let's look at the couch. Looks comfortable in a spooky sort of way. Yeah. A chicken, huh? A rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have? Sounds like something we want to pick up. No, maybe no one will just miss this. Let's take a look at these bones. Part of the thing. Whatever it was. Can we pick up a bone? He doesn't want to touch any of the creepy voodoo stuff. I don't blame him. Oh, there's a trunk. Probably got a body in it. So we're probably not allowed to open the trunk because he's scared of the body popping out. He just doesn't want to do any of the creepy stuff. Oh, hey, there's a cup. Maybe I could get some grog in this. Now, this is the cup of a carpenter. Okay, let's go ahead and pick it up. Again, he doesn't want to touch anything except for the rubber chicken. That's okay. What may I help you with, son? Chicken? I sense the guilt of stealing my chicken grows. Take it. It's yours. Why don't you want it? Is it jinxed with an ancient voodoo curse? No. The police squeaks. Oh. Cool. I guess it's mine now. Can you read palms? Am I gonna be rich? So, my mind reading skill tells me it's in your future you are interested in. It is your future you're interested in. Are you certain this is something you really wish to know? Oh, absolutely. You need to tell me everything that's going to happen to me. 100%. Just lay it on me. I am getting a vision. I see you taking a voyage, a long voyage. I see you captaining a ship. Yeah? I see... What? See what? I see a giant monkey. Yikes. I see you inside the giant monkey. That's a little gross. Wait. It's all becoming clear. Your journey will have many parts. You'll see things better left unseen. You'll hear things better left unheard. You'll learn things better left unlearned. All kinds of things. I hate surprises. No! The time is not right to know, but I wanted you to tell me everything. When you know your purpose, come back. I will let you know then. Ah, darn it. Whoa, and then she just disappeared. I wasn't done talking to you. What? She just disappeared. Hello? Guess no one's here. Are we sure about this? Hey, I'm back. Ready to know more about the future. Guess no one's here. Okay, I guess nobody here. Can I look at these minutes? There sure are a lot of spelling errors. So this was the PTA of Melee Island minutes. Interesting. Okay, let's look at everything. Someone cooked a head cheese in this. Let's look at their hunk of meat. It's some sort of meat or meat-like substance. Interesting. Then we'll look at the fish. I think it's a herring. And we'll look at the rubber chicken. Rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle. What possible use could that have? We will find out later, I suppose. 2 pieces of 8. I have 2 pieces of 8. Okay. And I think that's everything that we could do in here. We could. I guess there's some more chickens. Poor chickens. Okay. Now, are those real chickens or are those also rubber chickens? I guess it's better if we don't know the answer to that question. Okay. And let's go ahead and go over to this door then. Okay. Whoa. And we came out this door. Interesting. Whoa. Okay, let's see. What? Whoa, this is a door? I didn't even know that. Huh. Okay, so where does this one take us? Oh my goodness. Okay. So it looks like this one and the one way over to the right there are connected. Now if we go through this one, we come out through this one, right? Hopefully. Yeah, so these two are connected then. Somehow. And then, yeah, that's everything. I guess we're not doing anything more here. We can't go down the alleyway. It's nothing. Yeah? Nope, guess not. Okay, I guess we're gonna go to the archway. Hold up, one more thing. I wanted to see if the clock was anything. I don't think it is. Oh, I can look at the clock. Let's look at the clock. 10 o'clock. I don't know if that's important at all, but it's 10 o'clock according to that. Even though the thing, it looks more like it's between 10 and 11 o'clock thing, so it could, I would have said that was 11 o'clock, but, so I'm glad you said it was 10. Okay, so we got a couple more. Oh, psst. Oh, somebody's whispering over here. Let's see what's going on. What's going on? Hello? Anybody in here? Oh, darn it. There's a guy sneaking up on us. Oh, hello. Oh, you know, bad things could happen to a person in a dark, deserted alley like this one. And this time of night, nobody would be around to see it. Oh. Did you hear something back in here, too? No. I'd better get your name. I'm a pirate? Yeah. Well, I'm not actually a pirate yet. I'm trying to become a pirate. I'll just tell him I'm new in town. Maybe he'll give me some directions. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm new in town. Listen, Peepwood. Threepwood. Guybrush Threepwood. Whatever your name is. Listen, I'm the sheriff around here. Sheriff Fester Shinetop. Take it from me. This is a bad time to be visiting Melee Island. A very bad time. My advice to you is to find somewhere else to take your vacation. Somewhere safer. Okay, boy, I feel much better knowing there's an officer of the law on. Yeah, he's a sheriff. Can't be that bad, right? Oh, let's take a look at this. Got a circus going on? Ooh, a circus. I love a circus. Of course you do. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we can look at the sign on the door, I guess. What's it say? What is this door? Employees only. We can't even open this door. Yeah, because there's nothing about doing that. Okay, so, can we walk back here anymore? Anything else? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, yeah, let's go ahead and walk over to the street. And, okay, we go in this door, I guess. Oh, hi, person. Okay, bye. Have fun going on your way. Looks like you're going to church. Oh, somebody just came out of here. Let's go in here then, I guess. Let's check out what's in here. Oh, hello. Hi there, Fancy Pants. Fancy Pants. Okay, let's go talk to the guy. Well, let's look at him first. Oh, he was like staring people down before I talk to him. Looks mean and ugly. Oh, yeah, well, says your old lady. Looks mean and ugly. Says your old lady, yeah. Okay. Talk to the storekeeper. What do you want? Oh, we can ask him about the sword master. Okay, we do need to figure this out, so. Looking for the sword master of Melee Island? The sword master of Melee Island? I don't know. Nobody knows the whereabouts of her secret hideout. Her? Nobody except me. I'd have to go and ask her if it's okay to show you the way. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Once. Be right back. Oh. Okay. Don't touch anything. Of course not, sir. Of course not. I wouldn't think about it. Wouldn't even think about it. Ring the bell for service. Okay. Ooh, there's a sword over here. Look at this. Slash Master. When you want a sword as sharp as your wit. Ooh. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. Touch this sword. The sword master. All right. Okay, let's go upstairs. Looks like there's a safe over here. Oh, we got a shovel. That could be useful in digging up a treasure. A dig master, the only shovel for serious treasure hunting enthusiasts. Yes, I am a treasure hunting enthusiast. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take a look here. Look at the handle. Get a handle on your savings with the Gripmaster handles. Okay, but I want to look at the safe, too. Davy Jones lockers. The last word in theft, fire, and grog-resistant storage. Okay, can we push the handle? Oh, I can't. Oh, is it unlocked? What? Okay, can I open the door? Doesn't seem to open. Doesn't seem to open. Yeah. Safe, right? That's fine. It's locked. Okay, well, do we have to push the handle again? Ooh, that worked. Okay, maybe I can open it now. It's locked.
Darn it. Okay. Oh, it's still going. Okay, so this thing, it goes around and around and around. Okay, yeah, it is. Doesn't seem to open. Okay. Okay, so it is a locked safe, so the guy actually did do a good job and he locked it. I guess we could. I don't know. Well, we still want to wait for him. I don't know. Should we ring the bell? I mean, he's been gone for a little while now. I think it should ring the bell.
It never fails. Step away from the counter for 2 seconds, and some idiot's already ringing the stupid bell.
Oh, my bad.
The sword master says you can jump in the lake, by the way. What do you want?
Oh. Well, I need the sword master, though.
But I do need a sword as well. Yeah, I found this sword. About it. I want it. That's 100 pieces of 8, though. Take it or leave it.
I don't have money. Figures. Oh, whoops. I put it back.
How else do you want to waste my time?
Maybe I shouldn't tell him about the shovel. You think he'd notice? I'm going to try it out. We'll see what happens. Maybe he'll go look for the sword master again if I ask about that. Look, I told you. She doesn't want to see you. Oh, maybe if I asked her again.
I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again.
Be right back.
And don't touch anything. Of course not, mister. Let's sneak the sword out of here. Okay, quick. Let's get out of here. Oh, hi. Wow, where'd you come from? Looking for a sword master, are you? Looking for a little 5-finger discount, it looks like to me. See if I ever trust you again, devious little shoplifting weasel boy.
Oh, my bad.
Maybe you'd like to pay for these?
Yeah, sorry. The sword, yeah.
What about it?
I do want it still. I already told you it's 100 pieces of 8, no less. Can't do less.
Did you bring enough money this time?
Nah, I don't have enough money. I'm sorry. Figures.
How else do you want to waste my time?
I think I'd just like to browse. Yeah, I didn't take any shovel from upstairs. There's nothing like that. No dig masters.
Maybe you'd like to pay for that. Oh, we noticed the shovel.
Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah. You talking about this shovel right here? Oh, I just found it sitting upstairs. I didn't even see a price tag on it. What about it?
I'd like this shovel.
Another would-be treasure hunter, eh? That'll cost you 75 pieces of 8. 75 pieces of 8? I don't have that much either. I didn't have 100. I don't have 75 neither. Then you better go put it back. Oh, really?
Darn it. Can I ask him about the safe? I guess not. He didn't show any dialogue options for that.
Is there something here maybe that you can't afford?
I
guess I'd just like to browse. I mean, I got 2 pieces of 8. You got anything for 2 pieces of 8? Wake me up if you need anything. Well, this rubber chicken got me. Can I exchange that? We only take cash here. Oh. Well, what can you give me for 2 pieces of 8? What's that for? I want to know what I can buy with that. Yeah, there's nothing. I can just ask for the Swordmaster again, but he'll just catch me. Okay, I'm just gonna browse. Okay. Pick me up if you need anything. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's it then. So we know there's a shovel and a sword. The shovel's gonna help us with the treasure trial. The sword's gonna help us with the sword master trial. I didn't get a chance to read what he said before I walked out there. It's fine. Okay, let's take a look in here. What's going on in here? Oh, it's a wedding chapel. Well, just a chapel. Doesn't have to be a wedding chapel. Just a church. You know, people go to church on Sundays. Why is the music all ominous in here? Like, who is playing this music? Okay, it doesn't look like there's anything I can do in here. Nothing's coming up with me hovering over things, so yeah. Okay, I guess get out of here. Oh wait, how do I get out of here? Oh, walk to exit. There we go. Okay, I can walk to the exit either way. Yeah, walk to the exit, please. Thank you. Okay. I should probably save the game. How am I gonna save the game? Oh, there it is. Save. Oh. Yeah. There. Okay, we're gonna do that. Okay, let's go ahead and here. Oh, it's some guys coming in here and walking out. Oh, it's a jail. Interesting. I guess the jail, this guy gets a lot of visitors, huh? Oh, there's a rat. Is that their rat? Is that the Men of Low Moral Esteem rat? Oh, it's gone again, darn it. Well, it's not letting me, can I look at the lock? It's locked. Okay. Can I use piece of 8 in the lock? It's not gonna open it. I don't think any of this other stuff will open it. Okay. The cell is locked. Okay. Oh, let's take a look at this guy. He's pacing, man. Yeah, he does look nervous. Okay. How you doing, buddy? You gotta get me out of here. I'm a victim of society. Not to mention halitosis. Yuck. Hey, it's hard to keep my breath minty fresh when there's nothing to eat in here but rats. Can we open the cell? No, it is locked. As it has told me multiple times. I don't think the rubber chicken will unlock it. I don't think I'll open it. Okay, yeah, I don't think anything yet will open these locks. Okay. So he wants a breath mint. That guy does. Maybe you can get off on a better foot then. So you got that. Luckily, I do actually kind of know what to do here because I was kind of watching the beginning sections before a. Did he say that he'll break my legs if I try to steal anything again? Yeah, probably. Okay. Hey, buddy. What do you want? I could really use a breath mint. For a friend of mine, of course. You're telling me. Here, take one. Oh, please. Take a whole roll. That'll be 1 piece of 8. Ah, 1 piece of 8. Okay. Well, I actually have enough for that, so. Very good. I got a whole roll of breath mints for 1 piece of 8. Not a bad deal compared to his other stuff. Okay, yeah, I'm done. Goodbye. Will do. Okay, we got breath mints. Oh, can I use? I'll use one of the breath mints on myself. Ooh, that's refreshing. Okay, cool. Now we got nice minty breath. And this guy as well. Let's go ahead and give him a breath mint. Hey, buddy. I think we got off on the wrong foot the first time, huh? Ooh, Groggermint. How refreshing. Thanks. So, have you come to release me? I just wanted to kind of talk to you. Who are you? My name's Otis. At least, I think it is. Been in here so long, I can hardly remember. Wow, that's a long time. You gotta get me out of here before I lose my mind completely. Can't you see I'm innocent? But why are you in jail if you're innocent? I was framed. I didn't touch the stupid flowers. What flowers? The yellow Knish and dormy flowers in the forest. It's against the law to pick 'em. Oh. Against the law to pick a flower? What are they, endangered species? Guess I can't ask him that. Boy, that sheriff sure is a jerk, isn't he? He's throwing you in jail for so long you can't remember your name. No kidding. Fester Shinetop is the meanest man on Melee Island. Luckily, the governor keeps him checking most of the time. We used to have a fair, decent man for a sheriff, but he recently died under mysterious circumstances. Ooh. If you ask me, I think, new sheriff had something to do with it. Huh? Yeah. Ooh, whoops. I think you've said enough, Otis. Whoops. I hope you haven't been talking to this filthy vagrant too seriously. He'd say anything to avoid paying his debt to society. Well, we gave him a breath mint, so he doesn't smell bad anymore. Oh, yeah, we were having a nice private conversation. You had to come in and ruin it, buddy. Don't take that tone with me, boy. I'll gladly lock you up with Otis. Then you'd have plenty of time for private conversation. Sorry. Look, I don't know what you're up to, but whatever it is, it's probably illegal. Just forget it. Wherever you go on Melee, I'll be watching. And if you try any monkey business, you'll end up in here for good. Man, is he a pill or what? See what I have to put up with? Yeah, I kind of do. No. You better go before you get us both in trouble. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll look for something to help you out. Yeah, I should probably... what to do? Let's be on our way before that sheriff guy comes back. He definitely doesn't like us. Oh, here we go. Oh. Interesting pathway. Walking alongside the mountaintop. This is the governor's mansion. So we gotta steal the... What was it? The idol of many hands from here? Oh, here's the dogs. Ferocious, vicious breed of dogs, they said. Deadly piranha poodles. Interesting. Wow. Hey, you guys want some meat? Yeah, let's go ahead and give him a hunk of meat. Oh, they like that. Yum, 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 yum. Uh-oh. That didn't seem to help. Oh, dear. Well, they're still. I don't think I can get past them. Darn it. Well, the meat didn't work. Piranha poodles don't eat fish. Of course they don't. What if we give him a rubber chicken? That should keep him occupied. There surely must be a use for a rubber chicken with a pulley in the middle, but this is not it. Oh. How about breath mints? Oh, whoops. I just ate one of those. Okay. Myself, no, I wanted to give breath mint to the piranha poodles. I doubt the dogs will want them. Oh. Okay. Can I just try to sneak around the wall here? They are on a leash, so I should be able to sneak past and get to the door, It's like, it seems like I should be able to kind of sneak across there, Yeah, whatever. Okay, I guess we're going back. Doesn't seem like I have much I can do here then. Okay. Can't talk to these guys. Oh, hey, do you want some PTA minutes? I guess I can't even try to give the guy. Yeah, I can't even try to give the guy the minutes. Okay. Interesting. Let's go back into the kitchen and see if I can't grab another piece of meat. Since I just seemed to waste the last piece of meat I had. Hey, there's a dog there. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so we just gotta. Hey, you guys want to read some minutes? Because you're important. I figure you guys would be interested in the PTA minutes of Melee Island. No? Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead. Oh, okay, it's already open. Let's go in. Oh, yes, there's another hunk of meat. Perfect. Meat is ours. Oh, I just put the meat in the stew. Look at meat and stew. Stewed meat. Ouch. Wait, did I get it? Oh, I did. I got stewed meat. Some sort of meat or meat-like substance. But it's stewed now, so I guess we have it cooked. Okay. So that's new. Hi, guy. Yep, nothing running in there, Yeah, you might need to get a new piece of meat, but I don't know what happened to the last one.
yeah, let's head back this way. Let's see what's going on. See if we can go back up towards the pirate. Yeah, the original guy that we were talking to. Okay, yeah, let's walk to the cliffside. Yeah, to this guy. The lookout. Not sure, but I think he may be asleep. Oh. Well, let's find out. Oh. What's green in here? He has 1,000 legs. I heard there was going to be a weenie roast here. Do you ever wonder if we're all just characters in a novel? Let's ask him what's green and hairy and has 1,000 legs. Yikes! You almost scared me to death there. I thought you were never mind. What did you say your name was again? Jeez, the options you can say. Oh my goodness. Call me Squinky. I'm gonna ask him who he is. Who are you? I'm the lookout. But what's your name? I watch the ocean for approaching storms and ships and report them directly to the governor. She doesn't like unexpected visitors. Especially not now. Oh. Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors? How did you get to be a lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat? Those are both good questions. Why is the governor worried about unexpected visitors? Actually, it's the expected visitors we're worried about. One pirate captain in particular. LeChuck. I've heard about him. Dead one, but that doesn't make him any less dangerous. How'd you get to be the lookout when you're obviously blind as a bat? Watch your tongue. It's handpicked by Sheriff Shinetop. Oh, the stinking sheriff. So he's an idiot too, huh? Putting people in jobs that they're clearly not good at. Maybe he doesn't actually want this guy to be able to see what's actually going on. I'm over here, by the way. Huh? I'm just going to be off to seek my fortune now. Good luck. Hey, you interested in these minutes at all? Maybe. I can't even give... I don't even have the option to give him anything. Okay. Well then, let's go to the path. Whoa, okay, yep, that's right. So, yeah, now we can go to a whole bunch of different places. So there's an island. This, I guess, I don't know what this is. Oh, the shore. So there's island, shore. Oh, there's a fork in the road that we can go to. Clearing. A bridge. Lights. And a house. Okay. Let's start off by going to the clearing, I guess. Okay, so that just goes back. Alright. Oh, it's a circus! It's supposed to be the circus the other guys are trying to set up or something. I don't know. Is there anything around here? What are these wagons? Nothing. Just part of the environment. Okay, let's go in the circus tent. Let's see what's going on. I'd get in the can, but the gunpowder makes me sneeze. Well, I can't do it. I hurt my hand taming the lions last week.
I hardly think that little scratch compares to my chronic allergy. You get in the cannon. You don't have any allergies, you faker. You get in the cannon. No, you get in the cannon. No, you get in the cannon. Slacker. Loser. Ruffian. Fop. Weasel. Weevil. Miscreant. Toady. Ne'er-do-well. Scofflaw. Mullethead. Mullethead. Pencilhead. Half-head. Cheesehead. Hey guys, does this place have a bathroom? Once in a lifetime chance to perform. Okay, wow, these guys fuck fast. A dangerous feat. No, not dangerous at all. An easy feat, but exciting. With the amazing, adventurous, acrobatic, and exceedingly well-known, fabulous, flying Fettuccine Brothers. That's us. My brother Alfredo and my brother Bill. Sound good? Good. It's very simple, really. See that cannon over there? All you have to do is get in the cannon. We'll shoot you out of it. Across the room. Quite safe, actually. So what do you say? How much will you pay me? How about 478 pieces of 8? Whoa! Okay, that's more than enough. Yeah, let's do it. I get in your stupid cannon. We got a helmet. Sure? What kind of idiot do you take me for? Of course I have a helmet. Well, let's have it. Oh, we want to be sure that it's safe. Wouldn't want you hurt. No sirree. So I gotta show him helmet. I guess a pot could work. That'll work as a helmet. Nice. Now we can do the trick. Step right over here, son. Okay, put your pot on your head. Airbrush. Yep, there you go. Now put on your helmet. Get in the cannon. We'll take care of the rest. Wish there was like a chin strap on this helmet, you know? Or the pot. Whoa! Oh yeah, you just completely lost the pot. It works! I'm so relieved. Yeah, I don't think the helmet worked too well. Hey, are you okay? Where's my helmet backwards? I'm Bobbin. Are you my mother? He's alright! Hooray! We are spared an embarrassing and financially debilitating lawsuit. Here's your money, sir. Just recompense for aiding us. You just need to change name a little bit. I'll try next. No, I'll do it next. No, me. No, me. Slacker. Loser. Ruffian. Fop. Well, I guess that's it. Well, I have 479 pieces of 8. I'd say that's worth it. We did lose our pot, but yeah, 479 pieces of 8. Now that will get me some stuff. That will get me some stuff. Okay. I don't know though. Those crazy spaghetti brothers are still in there. Okay, I guess Guybrush is understandably a little bit traumatized about going back in there, so we're not going to do that. Again, we're not going to put him through that pain of getting shot out of the cannon again. Okay, yeah, let's check out the fork in the road. And I guess I'll check out these other places too. We got some pretty lights. Okay, we got a few pathways to go to here. Interesting. Nice, I can't go down here. So we can go up this pathway or this pathway. I can't interact with these lights. colors that we're not supposed to pick? I probably shouldn't pick them, should I? It's probably not going to be a good thing. Let's take a look at them. Boy, what an unusually bright yellow they are. Let's be rebellious. Let's pick a flower. Yeah, we got a yellow petal. Can I pick up some more? I already got one. Okay, fair enough. Strikingly yellow color. Okay. So we can walk the path there, we can walk up, or we can walk to the left, or we can walk back to our right. This looks like it goes deeper into the forest, which probably isn't a good idea. So I'm not going into this maze-like forest without a map or a guide or something. Okay. That, I guess, makes sense. Okay, we're gonna walk to the path then. Let's see. Oh, okay, so you won't even go there either, so. Okay. Let's walk back here. How about this pathway? Okay, that just takes me over to here too. Okay. Interesting. Okay, let's I guess just head back. Okay. Yeah, let's go check out some of this other stuff. Yeah, let's go head over to the island, or we'll head over to the shore. Well, at least go explore the island a little bit here now. Before I go back and buy my stuff. Visit Fabulous Hook Isle. Restrooms, souvenirs. This way. Oh, a cable. And a pole. Isn't there a pulley on a rubber chicken? I wonder if I can ride zip line my way over. I don't know. Let's walk up the ladder. Can we use the rubber chicken on the cable? We can. What do you know? All right. So we are on the other side here. Okay. Cool. So there's a house over here. Doesn't look like there's much else. Just the house, basically. Dinghy. That's all he has to say about the house. Let's open up the door to the house. We'll walk in. Ooh, this guy looks scary. He has no hands. Hey, I don't like visitors. Who are you? My fire cannonball head. Who are you? Excuse me, but the sign said there were restrooms in here. It did say that. Sorry, but that sign's a little out of date. I used to have a thriving tourist business here. I had animal acts, tattoo demonstrations, souvenirs, but there was a little accident with one of the trained animals. One of our guests was hurt very badly, so I was shut down, put out of business. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And since then, I've lived here all alone. The only company I have is the same beast that mauled that unlucky tourist. The same beast that made me a hermit. A monster that just by coincidence is identical to the one that attacked me when I was just a child and left me with these hooks instead of hands. A deformed man. Geez, now I'm all depressed. Thanks a lot. Can't you just leave me alone now? Oh, my bad. Yeah, we better not make fun of him now, though. Now I feel bad. I guess we're going to give him a fake name. I'm Bobbin Threadbare. Are you my mother?
What in the world? No, your mother was a duck. Oh, now beat it. No. Well, now you're being mean to me, so now I am going to call him a cannonball head. And I'll ask him who he is. I don't want your sob story. I want your name. Okay, he's Meat Hook, and I think you've got a little attitude problem. I think you've got a little hair problem. Jeez. You just don't know when to quit, do you? Obviously, neither did your barber. Okay, yeah, we'll stop. I was just trying to be funny, man. You want to see something funny? Watch this. Uh-oh. Say hello, Roger. Hello, Roger. Pretty good, eh? I got a whole routine, but I don't have the time to do it all right now. Maybe if we're ever on a long ocean voyage together. But until then, I'm a very busy man, so... Oh. Oh. So is that his tattoo talking or something? Could you show me that Nito tattoo thing again? Well, okay, but just one more time. Watch this. Say hello, Roger. Oh, there, yeah. The little skull in his chest was talking. That's funny. Okay. Whoops, I just realized this is the wrong house. Oh, okay. Have a nice time on Melee Island. Yeah, you too. Glad that, you know. That is creepy. Okay. Yeah, I ended up making a friend. It was looking rough there for a minute, but, you know, he understood. Okay, so I guess we can just head back. So there's nothing more really you can do here. Maybe we'll be able to help this guy eventually, but I don't think we can do anything right now. Wow, works both ways. Nice. That's some chicken. That is. Okay. Yeah, so walk the path. So what's the difference here between the shore and the island? Okay, I guess nothing. Interesting. Can I look at the signs? Gaudy, but in a cheerful sort of way. Okay, that's all that we can see there. Okay, so yeah, and then we just start taking the chicken from the shore to the island. Okay, so I guess nothing more over here. This is clearly, we can't get to there. We've already done the circus thing. We can't go any further at the fork. Let's check out this bridge. Whoa! Hello, troll. Yikes. None shall pass. Oh, excuse me. Okay. None shall pass. Let's take a look at him. I guess, I can't really look at him, can I? Can't talk to him? Stop. You must pay a toll. Oh. Look behind you, a mouse. I'm not falling for that. Scuttle along, you scurvy sea slug. Can't pass till you pay the toll. Please, can't I pass? Boy, you sound like a wimp. I don't like wimps. No. Sorry. Okay.
Fine, let's not be a wimp this time. Stand aside, troll. I'm a mighty pirate. You're no pirate. The town drunk could out insult you on his back. Probably would. Yeah? I can out insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger. Ooh, that's good. Stick it near your ear, you great green scrub. Ooh. Should we call him a brainless clay doppelganger? Or should we tell him to stick it in his ear, you great green garrulous grub? I mean, he might find that a compliment, though. You know, being called a green garrulous grub. But you know, nobody likes being called brainless. Or doppelganger. Yeah. I can insult anybody, you brainless clay doppelganger. I once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Take that and stick it in your repertoire. Oh. I guess that didn't work, did it? Okay, well, let's, I guess, just ask him how much it costs. How much is the toll? Well, what have we got? Ooh, some semi-rancid meat. A rubber chicken. Don't mess with me, troll. I'm a mighty pirate. 30 pieces of 8. Nothing of consequence. Maybe he would like some meat. Semi-rancid meat. I want something that will attract attention, but have no real importance. Something that will attract attention, but has no real importance. Construction paper jockey shorts. A monkey leash with 3 collars. My old moss covered 3-handled family credenza. Don't be silly. You have 3 chances to give me what I want. Then I eat you. Oh. Do you want some fish? Oh, red herring. Pass. Oh, you like the fish. Nice. This is just a guy. You know that fish was, like, on the floor being eaten by a bird? Okay, so I can move now past the bridge. Okay, let's go to the lights. Oh, Stan's previously owned vessels. Oh boy, I like Stan. He's great. Okay. So we got the boat that we could potentially interact with. We can look at the sign in front of this shack here. Ooh, there's grog machine. Okay. Yeah, so we can. It'll scroll over. Okay. Previously owned vessels. Interesting. Okay, I guess let's look at the boat. Spiffy. Let's look at this boat. Cute, but small. Okay, let's look at the sign. Welcome to Stan's previously owned vessels. I'm off searching the globe right now for the finest in previously owned marine transportation. Have a look around. I'll be right back. Okay, Stan. Okay, can we open the door? Whoops, I better not. Open the door. Doesn't seem to open. Door doesn't open? Push the door. Can't move it. Grog machine. Grog. Diet grog. Cherry grog. Grog Classic. Caffeine-free grog. And root beer. Ooh, root beer. Nice. Nice. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Nothing. Darn it. 8, man. Piece 8. Let's push the grog machine. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Nothing. Can we pull it? Nothing still. Is there a way to open it? There must be a more honest way to get some spare change. Come on, you're a pirate, man. You're not supposed to be honest. Maybe we turn it on. Oh, it's already on. Can I turn it off? And let all the grog get warm? No way. Oh, okay. There we go then. Cannot select the bucket. Can't go in the window. Alright. Let's see here. As is. The ship is sunk. Oh. Ah, fixer-upper. Look at this boat. I'm surprised this one's still afloat. Look at this boat. It's like one of those well-engineered imports. Fuel economy boat. That one seems interesting. Dull, dull, dull. Yeah, look at this boat. Now that's a nice looking vessel. Okay, so there's one like really nice looking vessel. Looks like. There anything like if I walk over here more? Oh nope, he just walks back over here. Okay, I guess not. Okay. There's nothing more here. Let's go check out this house over here. I think we'll pretty much be done exploring the island. Let's look at the side. Captain Smirk's Big Body Pirate Gym. Prices. Sword training. Ooh, sword training. 30 pieces of 8. Cannon firing. 160 pieces of 8. Grappling hook. 130 pieces of 8. Hook attached. Okay. So we can go over there. Go over here. Path. Yeah, let's take a look in this door over here. Yeah, open the door. I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite. Oh, of course. Hello. What do you want, you wimpy old spineless maggot? Oh. Could you please put out that cigar? I love that line. It's not good for your health, and it smells terrible. Sure, I'd love to put it out. In your face! Maybe I'll just leave instead. Good idea. Oh, wait a minute. I think we got up on the wrong foot. What do you want? Could you train me to be better than the sword master? Better than the sword master? You? You can never be half the sword fighter Carla is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. Local constabulary has us cornered. Looked like we were done for. But then she said, but I digress. You just don't have what it takes. I'm sorry, boy. You know, you really should quit smoking. What I really should do is make you eat this stogie. One more time. I guess I'm also want to ask him. What do you want? I do so have what it takes. You do not. I do so. You do not. I do so. I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Oh, nice. Thanks. Of course, it'll cost you. What have you got? I figured you'd do it for free. Well, he did say it'll cost me, so all I have is this dead chicken. Let's give him 30 pieces of 8. I need the chicken to get across this other guy. Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword. Oh, I guess I forgot to buy one. I suggest you get your sorry butt down to the store and buy one. I'm not in the habit of loaning swords to students. Oh. Okay, well, I guess we should do that. We already paid him for 30, so once we have the sword, we should be good. Okay, so let's just take it back to the world. Okay, let's go back to the main village then. Alright, yeah, so I guess we can go back to the store and buy a sword. And we can afford that shovel too, so that'll be helpful. And the map. So what, the sword was 100, the map is 100, and then the shovel was 75, so 275, and I should have a little bit left over then too. Nice, okay. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to this guy then. Excuse me, but do you... Oh, it's only you again. Come back for the map to the legendary lost treasure lay island, eh? I hope you brought enough money this time. I do have enough money. I will take it. We'll make a small gift. There you go. You made a wise decision. Now get lost. Okay. Oh, we have the map. Very nice. I guess let's go. Yeah, well, let's take a look at it. I think I've been had. Snow map. Looks like dancing lessons. Do the monkey. Back 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. Right 2, 3, 4. Back 2, 3, 4. Right 2, 3, 4. Left 2, 3, 4. Back cha cha cha. Interesting. Darn it, dude. Come on. What are you doing, man? You give me some garbage. I want to give it back to him. Hey, bro. We got an issue here. But it's only you again. I told you there was only one in existence. Now get lost. He ain't even gonna let me confront him about it. Let's try to give him the old petals, and then I'll tell the sheriff he picked some that he'll throw him in the prison. Can I do that? I don't think so. I don't think that'll work. Yeah. I can't select the guy, darn it. Yeah, we need to walk. Okay. Hey there, guys. How are you guys doing? Anything new? Nope. Nothing new with them. Okay, that was the voodoo lady's house, but she was gone. Let's see if she's back.
Is Voodoo Lady back to tell me more about my future? Probably not. Nope. Guess I'll just be going. Nothing much more there. Looks like the clock hadn't really moved from 10 o'clock. Either. Okay, yeah, let's go ahead and head to the shopkeeper again. Ding, walk to the door. Got me on you, boy. Steal anything? And break your legs. Okay, I'm not gonna steal anything. I got the money now this time. Let me pick up the sword. And I'll go ahead and talk to you about it. What do you want? About the sword. What about it? I want it. Great. Best 100 pieces of 8 you ever spent. What else you want? Okay, so you just took my 100 pieces of 8. I think I'd just like to browse. Okay. Now, I do have a potential theory. Maybe the map. Maybe I do this stuff with the pushing here. No, because the pushing... Like, what if I do a pull here? Don't you be messing with that handle. Okay, I guess we gotta get him out of here to do that. Sorry. Let's go grab the shovel. Yeah, that's what I meant. Maybe the maps thing has to do with this. You know, maybe because they can push or pull to do that. Back, left, right. But I see, I don't know what back means compared to left and right. Well, maybe we just need to go back into the forest. We'll try the forest first. Get some ideas there. Okay, well, let's talk to this guy about buy the shovel. What do you want? About the shovel. Okay, I'll actually ask him how much it is this time. How much is it? Same price as the last time he asked me. 75 pieces of 8. Okay, I'll take it. Great. Pay for itself, believe me. You'll dig up 75 pieces of 8 in no time. But hey, save some treasure for the rest of us, would you? What else you want? Okay. Okay. Well, we're well on our way. We got a sword, and I know a trainer who is willing to train me now. So this is working out well. This is working out real well. I got me still 173 pieces of 8 to my name. I do still have the yellow petals in my possession. Maybe we can... Yeah, let's go ahead and try talking to this guy again. Come to interrogate the prisoner again, eh? How's food in there? You know, the usual. Slop, grog, gruel. Rats, bugs, and body ice if I can catch them. I have a carrot cake my Aunt Tilly made, even though she knows I detest it. Actually, the cook at the bar is an old friend of mine. Ooh, and sometimes he sneaks me food. Like pork trimmings, mostly feet and lips, but once in a while, he brings this really odd rump roast. A rump roast, you say? What was so odd about the rump roast? Well, it's the only rump roast I've ever seen with a prehensile tail. So who'd want to frame you?
I don't know who exactly. I think it was conspiracy. If there's one type of piracy I don't like, it's conspiracy. Piracy. Look, but I don't have much more to say. Plus, my throat's getting dry from all this talking. Why don't you go find someone else to talk to? It's not like I'm the only pirate left on the island or anything. Can we use the sword? No. Use shovel with the lock? Don't think that'll open it. No, it will not. Hey, you wanna the minutes? You wanna know what's going on? I don't want anything but my freedom. Don't want anything but my freedom. Okay. Will he say anything about the yellow flower? Is that the kind of flower? No, yeah, he won't say anything there. He just wants to be free, so we gotta find a way to unlock the cell eventually. But it's interesting that he said that the cook at the bar is his friend. So maybe we should talk to the cook about that. I do want to try giving the stewed meat to the dogs now. See if that does anything. Or, go ahead and walk up to the piranha poodles again. Because we need to be able to get past these piranha dogs. Yeah, use the stewed meat with the dogs. I mean, I know how to make some more anyway if this doesn't work, so. Did not work. Oh. I think I know what it is. Okay. Alright, well, yeah, we're going to go back to the cook, and we're going to ask him about the, prisoner, see if he knows anything. Okay, I want to get the talk to ready, because I want to talk to the chef. Well, yeah, let's pick up another hunk of meat, I guess. Now, can I use yellow petal with the hunk of meat? I can. Meat with condiment. I might need to get the condiment again. Hold on, let's see what's going on here. Doesn't work, we'll go pick another yellow flower. Well, I think I just need to go get another yellow flower right now. did was that the start of it, or do we need to now do the start of it from here? Let's try going back here. Back, left, right. Let's see if it'll let me go back here. Oh, it will. Okay. Back. Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Well, this is clearly not correct. Okay. Because I couldn't go left there, so. Okay, so yeah, we're back here again. Okay, so we've gone back. Now we'll go left, and then we'll go right. Perfect. Look at this. There's a red plant. It's like a regular old stump with some red flowers that grow all over the forest. Can I pick up the red plant? No, I cannot. Okay, so we've gone back, left, right. Let's take a look at our map. I think we're on the right track. Left, right, back. Okay. So let's go to the left. Go to the right. And then we'll go back. Okay, we got another plant that looks good. I think that means we're on the right track. What a lovely plant. Can't pick that up. That doesn't seem to work, so we can't use the shovel yet. Okay, what's the next step of this? Right, left, back. Okay. Right. Left. And then back. Well, no. Suppose this should be it, right? Can I use this? Oh wait, not the sword. Can I use the shovel? Oh darn it! Where's the X? Oh, well, I think I was on the right path. Oh, here we go. Aha. Look at this. Look at marker. Here lies the treasure of such unimaginable wealth. Well, you just have to dig it up to believe it. Nice. Paid for by the Melee Island Chamber of Commerce. All right. Look at the plaque. The legendary lost treasure of Melee Island. This carefully reproduced piece of Melee Island history has delighted thousands of would-be pirates and their families for generations. Remember, there are other pirates on this island, so go easy on the treasure. Leave some for the next person. Some. Interesting. Okay, and we can interact with the X, so now we can use the shovel with the X. This shouldn't take too long. And let's go ahead and wait for him to dig this thing up. Hours later, and he's still digging. Oh, man. Hey, I think I hit something. Oh, boy. It's a t-shirt. Oh, the t-shirt. Not my size, but a nice one nonetheless. Well, I guess I should put all this dirt back now. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, we got the treasure. We got the secret treasure. So I think we've just passed one of the trials. So that's cool. Oh. Hello. What you be wanting, you scurvy lumber? Nice night we're having, isn't it? I guess you can talk to these guys. That's cool. I sure hope you had something more important to stop me for. Why do you guys talk so funny? Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play on. Oh, sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way. Okay, yeah, let's go back to the trainer guy. Because we do have our sword now. So that I know I can do. So let's go get trained. Let's go knock on the door again. Hey, buddy. I got my sword. I'm ready for training. Let's see your sword. Okay, check it out. Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it. There we go. Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes. I can see this is going to take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to go to these lengths. I'm going to put you up against the machine. Machine? Is this going to hurt? Yikes. Come at me. Don't be afraid. You won't hurt me. No, beat first, then lunge. Use your forte against the foible. Use your forte against the foible. Watch your footwork. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. Hours later. You're starting to get the hang of it. More hours later. Not bad. You got good form. Now I'm going to let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool pirate can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. They don't know when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's got to be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting. And I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with, you must be thinking of somebody else. I'm not a farmer. That's not an insult to him, though. I am rubber, your glue. So's your mother? That sounds like an insult there. So's your mother. I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. He should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor sharp wit like that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with, so's your mother. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. No, no, no. That was a response from the last insult. Doesn't even make sense when used here. A correct response to soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab would have been something like, first you'd better stop waving it around like a feather duster. See? Razor sharp. Now I suggest you go out there, learn some insults. I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar. Interesting. Ripped off again. Although the map actually did work, so that was not a big ripoff. Yeah, let's go talk to these. Oh, a stinking pirate. Let's go insult him. Since we gotta go train against some of these dudes. Ooh, a dirty, rotten pirate. Yeah, I wanna talk to the dirty, rotten pirate. Darn it. No, I wanna mess with the dirty, rotten pirate. Oh, here it is. Okay. Hey, this better be important. My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die. Whoa. Ooh. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. We can use the one the guy taught us. Oh, I want someone to... Ooh, dog that was smarter than you. So I know these two are possible things. Boy, are you ugly. What an idiot. You call yourself a pirate? Okay, let's try the ones that this guy taught us. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster. Oh no, he knew the response. Oh no. There are no words for how disgusting you are. Ooh. How appropriate you fight like a cow. That could actually be a decent response. I don't know. I remember you're good. I'm shaking. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. Oh, darn it. He used it back at me. First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. We know the answer to that one. Oh, there we go. We're moving him back. We're pushing him back. Oh, I want someone to dog that was smarter than you. Oh, he's shaking. We got him on the ropes. Fight like a dairy farmer. Oh, yeah? Yeah. Oh, we got him. I give him. You win. Nice. Oh, darn it. Okay, I think we just need to stand here and they'll come to us. Yeah. Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health. I've noticed how all these roads start to look the same. Yeah, now that you mention it, they do. It's probably just that we're tired. My name's Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die! Okay, I got 3 insults here now. Oh, Oh, there are no words for how disgusting you are. That's one that the last guy used. I'm shaking. Oh, man. Immediately worked on this guy. Okay, let's do the shish kebab him. Let's shish kebab him. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. Oh, he's shaking again. Yeah, we're kicking this guy's butt. Fight like a dairy farmer. I'm shaking. Oh. Nice, we got him. Okay, that guy didn't really teach me anything, though. Stopping a pirate can be dangerous for your health. Yeah, well, it could be dangerous for your health as well. Soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. Oh, he had the answer. You make me want to puke. Oh. Oh. Uh-oh. He's gonna knock me back again, I think. Oh no, you have the manners of a beggar. I don't know how to... Uh-oh. But at least I know 2 more insults. Oh, I lost that one. I give up. You win. Rats. Move out of the way or I cuts my way through you. I'm gonna cut my way through you. Oh, you make me want to puke. You make me think somebody already did. Nice, now I have the response to it. Nobody's ever drawn blood from me, and nobody ever will. Oh. You make me think somebody already did. Ooh, uh-oh. Oh no, he's spoken with apes more polite than me. Uh-oh. I'm gonna lose this one too. But I am getting a lot of insults in my repertoire. Look behind you, a 3-headed monkey. Okay. Here comes another guy. Oh, what's this guy again? I'm gonna take you out this time. And you know some new insults. Oh, nobody's ever drawn blood from me. Nobody ever will. You run that fast? What? You're no match for my brains, you poor fool. Ooh. Yeah, I don't think I have the response to that one. Oh boy. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet? Oh man, I'm getting my butt beat. Where'd my sword go? Okay. Well, we're getting some good insults. I just need to learn the responses better. Have you stopped wearing diapers yet? Oh, we got this guy. He doesn't know how to respond. I think I have the response for the puking and the blood. You know, much for my brains, you poor fool. Let's use that one on him. I'm shaking. Yeah, this guy's too easy. Yeah. He's an idiot. That once owned a dog that was smarter than you. Oh, he must have taught you everything you know. Oh, he's fighting back on that one. This is the end for you, you gutter crawling cur. Oh no. I'm not gonna take your insolence sitting down. Oh. Make me think somebody already did take your insolence sitting down. That seems like an appropriate response. Oh, it didn't work. Uh-oh. Okay. Getting a little bit better, I think. Stopping a pirate can be dangerous to your health. Okay. So we just gotta learn what the correct response is to everything is. Okay. You stopped wearing diapers yet? Why, did you want to borrow one? Okay, so we got that. I've heard you're a contemptible sneak. I don't know. I don't know enough responses yet. Gotta learn these. I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle. Uh-oh. Well, I've got a lot of insults now. You run that fast? Oh. Look behind you, a three-headed monkey. Okay. We'll try one more out here. We're learning. I got a lot of insults now. Oh, I've spoken with apes more polite than you. Oh, he doesn't know how to respond. Let's do the I'm not going to take your insolence sitting down. Ooh, he didn't like that one. Oh, can I do the this is the end or whatever? I thought there was one like that. this is the end for you, you gutter crawling cur. Oh, and I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? Nice, okay. This is the end. Dude, you can't just repeat the one that I just used. Ah, I got him. Wow, you're good enough to fight the Swordmaster. Nice. Okay. Oh, well, I guess we're going to fight this guy now. Yeah, we'll see if we can take out this guy too. I got this scar on my face during a mighty struggle. Ooh. Hope now you've learned to stop picking your nose. Okay. Do I have the response? I don't. Make me think somebody already did. No, that wasn't right. I've heard your contemptible sneak. I don't think I know this one either. Okay, now I'm starting to get so many I can't remember. Ah. Okay. I was told that I'm good enough to fight the Swordmaster. Let's go ahead and do that. I think I should be alright. I got this. Okay, so let's go back up here to this guy. I'll let him know that I guess because he trained me, I guess it's fine now, so. Okay, well. Okay, so now we just need to find the Swordmaster here eventually. Okay, but now we're gonna come back to here. And because it's so super obvious, we're gonna go ahead and put petal with meat with condiment, and we'll give that to the dogs and see if that's any better. Because I think that we're supposed to give the meat to the dogs, but yeah, we must just have to put the thing with it. Okay. Because I don't know where the Swordmaster. So we know the Swordmaster's name is Carla. Let's see if we can't work on this time. Okay. I don't know if this will work. But let's hope so. Yay, they fell asleep. That was it. Important notice. These dogs are not dead. They are only sleeping. Yes, they're sleeping. No animals are harmed during the production of this game. I'm sure PETA people will be very nice to know that. They're sleeping peacefully. Okay. Yeah, let's walk up to the door then. And let's open it. Let's see if we can't visit the governor now. A priceless Ming. Let's push it down. I can't move it. Can't move the base? Let's look at this painting. I don't recognize the man, but that looks like the dog in the bar. Really? Books. Let's take a look at some books. No time for reading now. No? You don't want no reading? Okay. Okay, there's a ship in a bottle there. Can't do anything with it though. Okay. We can go up here to this door upstairs, where we can try to open this door over here. Oh. Uh-oh. The sheriff's here. Oh no. He's gonna find me. Ow! Ow! Oh, we got him. Wait. I took the base. Oh! Ow. What in the world? Hypnotized quarrelsome rhinoceros. What? What in the world? Not the red button. Push red button. Kaboom. Oh my goodness, what is going on back there? Look at tremendous yak. It's a big ugly hairy yak wearing some wax lips. What? What in the world? I can't move it. I can't move the yak. This is so weird. Pick up staple remover. What? I have a staple remover. Oh, that works. Oh. Well, I have a staple remover now. Easy. Pick up manual of style. What in the world is going on? That must be nuts. Oh, he's going back into here. Picking up wax. This is not me. None of this is me. Gophers. Pick up gopher repellent. Yeah, what? Use gopher repellent on the gopher. Use gopher repellent on another gopher. Use gopher repellent with the gopher horde. Use gopher repellent with funny little man. Walk to look at fabulous idol. Oh, is that the idol of many hands? Open lock. Oh, I can't open it. Uh-oh. Pick up heavy chair. Okay, I have a heavy chair now. Use heavy chair with the sheriff. Oh, the sheriff again. Bang. Ouch. That should hold him for a while. If only you had a file, I could get the item. What? If only you had a file? So I now have a staple remover, manual of style, whatever that is. I think it's some kind of religious text. I have wax lips. They're yak-sized and covered with slobber. I'm certainly not going to chew on them. And I have gopher repellent. It says gophers won't come near you with this stuff on. So I need a file. I'll lock the sheriff in there. Uh-huh. I still don't have a file. He needs a file? What? This door is locked now. Okay. I guess that's all I can do in here. So I need the file in order to get the idol, which would get me done with the second trial. So, okay. And then I need to beat the Swordmaster. So let's talk to the shopping guy and ask him about the Swordmaster now that I've been told that I've mastered it. Because he's like the only one who seems to know the Swordmaster. Yeah. I know, you got your eye on me. What do you want? Do you have files? Oh. Did you mean hanging files or nail files? Yes. The metal kind you use to open locks with. Ah. Sorry, we're out of those. What else do you want? I'm looking for the Swordmaster. Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that one again. Oh, please. I won't steal anything this time, I promise. I guess I could hike all the way over there. Again. Be right back. I got my eyes on you, Weasel Boy. Don't try anything. Can I pick up the bell? I cannot pick it up. Yeah, there's not much more here. I guess we should just use the bell. Ring the bell. Ding. Should have known it'd be you again. Swordmaster says you can jump in the lake, by the way. The jump in the lake. Don't put your lips on anything. Oh, I do have lips. Hold up. I want to talk about the Swordmaster again. And I want to try putting the wax lips on the handle, which I doubt is going to do anything. But he mentioned don't put your lips on anything, so I was like, this probably means nothing. Alright. Yep. Use lips. No,
I don't want you to chew on them. I want you to use them on the handle. Nope, I don't think that we can do anything with that. Okay, it was worth a try. Any of this stuff? No. I don't think that any of this stuff could be used in here. No staples to be removed. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else here that... Okay. Maybe we... head back. Okay, we need a file, and we need to find the Swordmaster. He said jump in the lake. I don't know. Maybe the stand's back. I don't think he will be, though. There's no jumping in the lake here. Listen, I'm sort of busy right now. I'll talk to you later. Okay, so this guy doesn't want to talk to me anymore. Okay. I guess we could try coming back up to here. Talk to this guy. Open the door. Hi there, dude. I told you I don't have time to show you any more tattoo tricks. Whoops, I guess this is the wrong house. Okay, so just nothing. Have a nice time on Melee Island. Yeah, all you can do is talk to this guy. It doesn't do you anything. Okay. You know what? There's no scrolling over here, like nothing over here. I can go. No, it doesn't even let me walk over there, so. Yep. So yeah, this doesn't really let me do anything over here. So no, yeah, we're gonna go to the used ship emporium. I don't think there's gonna be anything there yet either. I do have an idea though. Yeah, so he's still out. Okay. So there's still nothing here. Okay, I have an idea then. I'm gonna go back to the village. We're gonna go back in the scum bar. Try talking to the dog again. Arf, arf, woof. Nope. That was no go. Didn't like that. So let's talk to these guys again. How do you fare on your quests? I found your legendary lost treasure. Discovered the lost treasure, eh? You're a clever boy. You may keep the cheap t-shirt. We have plenty. Defeat the swordmaster. That's it. Someone in town can probably direct you. Get yourself trained first. So I'm trained. Then they said, go throw yourself in the lake. And then we need a file to get the idol. Bruno keeps the idol in many hands in a display case in the mansion outside the town. You have to get past the guards, naturally. The tricky part will be getting past the dogs outside, which I've already done. I'll just be running along now. Leave us to our grog. Come back later, tell us how you're doing. Is there anything? I can get me another hunk of meat, I guess. do. Pick it up. Use the barrel. I don't know. I guess not. Doesn't seem to work. Okay. No. Okay. So I guess I could just try giving the sword to the shop guy again. I don't think that would work. Still 10 o'clock. Let's open the door. Hey, where'd you go? I hiked halfway across the island to try and get you a reservation with the Swordmaster, who, by the way, says you can go jump in the lake. And when I come back, you're gone. See if I ever do you a favor again, ungrateful little shoplifter. I didn't take anything from you. Sorry, no refunds. What do you want? Yeah, like I'm gonna fall for that one again. Oh, please. I won't steal anything this time, I promise. I guess I can hike all the way over there again. He mentions it's like halfway across the island. But I mean, it's... yeah. Okay, I guess we should just call him back. I should have known it'd be you again. Swordmaster says you can jump in the lake, by the way. Okay. So clearly I am a little bit stuck at this moment. Let's see here. The guy mentioned the meat before. Let's try giving him the meat. I don't want anything but my freedom. Okay, that didn't work. Okay. So stewed meat did not work. We don't have the file. There's nothing back here. Blaze only. Maybe I talk to these guys again? No. Can't give t-shirt away. Nothing like that. I've already used the shovel to get the shirt. Because that's the easy one. I need to find the sword master. Okay, let's back over here. Move out of the way or it cuts my way through. Let's go ahead and fight the guy. Okay. I thought that was the right one. Oh, there it is. He must have taught you everything you know. That one's correct. There we go. Oh, nobody's ever drawn blood for me. Nobody ever will. Oh, he did. Didn't like that one. Okay. Heard you're a contemptible sneak. Oh, too bad no one's ever heard of you at all. Oh, he got me. So now another guy. You're at this scarred. You're in a mighty struggle. Oh, he didn't know how to answer that one. Spoken with apes, more polite than you. Ooh. Glad to hear you attended your family reunion. Oh, that's a new one. Aha, there we go. I can get him back now. You make me think somebody already did. I think that was it. Nope, that wasn't it. I know I have the right thing for that now. I do kind of want to beat one of these guys. I think they aren't going to tell me anything, but... Oops. Here we go. Handkerchief will wipe up your blood. Ah, so you got that job as janitor after all. You make me want to puke. Oh, this was the you make me something. I think somebody already did. I don't think anybody's ever been able to come back to this one on me yet. Oh no, yeah, that's the picking your nose thing. Darn it. I've heard you're a contemptible sneak. Yeah, too bad no one's heard of you at all. That was it. Spoken with apes more polite than you. Oh, that'll get him. There we go. Oh, you're good enough to fight the Swordmaster. Okay, so it doesn't really help me any. Okay, is there anything more I can do over here? Yeah, I can't really do anything more now. There's no answer. So, we're done being trained. We're ready to fight the Swordmaster. But the Swordmaster doesn't want to fight or talk to me. So... There's nothing more. Let's see. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Let's try this out. So I haven't learned exactly what it is. But we need to unlock the new location on the map. And this guy needs to basically... Oh. He's out. Look at sign. Maybe I can pick up his... Better not touch it. That storekeeper guy might bite my hand off. No, I'm not sure. Seriously? Okay, well, this is completely unknowable. But we can now complete this second trial. So apparently, after going into the governor's mansion the first time, you're supposed to give, even though he says all he wants is to be free, apparently gopher repellent is what is 100% needed. Oh, this might work on the rats, even though it's meant for gophers. And then he gives you a cake. This is absolutely ridiculous. And then guess what is in the cake? A file. This is the thing about the Lucas games that can be really annoying, is that Sometimes the solutions to the puzzles make absolutely 0 sense at all. So now we have the file, and now if we go walk into the hole, it's like, hey, I've got the file now. Now I can go grab the Idol of Many Hands. Okay, now it's going to go through all of this stuff again. Oh, there we go. Now we're using the wax slip. Very good. And, oh, it's using the file on the rhinoceros toenails. And now on the lock. And now we pick up the idol. And we just crashed through the window. Whew, that was a close one. At least I got the idol. But I'm not done with you yet. Uh-oh. Thought you could get out of here with the idol of many haters, did you? Look, I can explain. So can I. You poisoned the governor's pet poodles. They're just sleeping. They're fine. Broke into her house. Door was unlocked. And stole one of her most valuable pieces of art. No, you've got it all wrong. Oh, really? Well, let's hear your explanation. I was just going to borrow it. It belongs in a museum. The pirate leaders told me to do it. Yeah, they did. Ha! What's going on here? I caught this hoodlum making off with your idol, the governor. He says the pirate leaders told him to do it. Then he's not the first decent person they've led astray. What? You heard me, Fester. The real question is, how did he get in here while you were on guard? Just go away, Fester. I can handle this. I'll deal with you later. Sorry about him. He's new. I'm Governor Marley. Governor Elaine Marley. So, the pirate leaders bid you do it, eh? Well, gee, gosh. Well, relax, Mr. Threepwood. I know why you're here. Believe me, you're not the first who's tried. Although, I have to admit, not many get as far as you have. Golly. Jeepers. My lookout told me of your arrival. I've wanted to meet you ever since I heard your fascinating name. Tell me, Guybrush, why do you want to be a pirate? You don't look like one. Your face is too sweet. I see. Well, you're obviously not in the mood for idle chit-chat, are you? I suppose you've got many more exciting things to do. I won't take up any more of your time, Mr. Threepwood. Oh. Murphernecker. Dunkley. I really wish I knew how to talk to women. Right there with you. Alright. So yeah, I guess that's let's take a look at this broken window here. Is there anything with it? I better be careful not to cut myself. Oh, open door. Door is locked. So I guess the file's gone. Okay, no time for reading. And she didn't even, like, ask for the idol back. Oh, where do you think you're going, thumpword? Excuse me, Mr. Shine-Top, but you're blocking the doorway. I think you need to cool off. Hand over your sword. Uh-oh. This is the end of the road, my little pantalooned pal. Your troublemaking days on Melee Island are over. My plans for the governor are far too important, much too near completion, to risk letting a would-be pirate like you getting in the way. So long, Mr. Spice Cake or Droop Face or whatever your name is. Ah! Oh. This might actually turn out to be a pretty good day. Okay, we have now made a tumble into the lake. Okay, let's pick it up again. Guess I'll be needing a sword. This one will do. Okay, I guess we have another sword. Well, that wasn't so hard. Now all I have to do is show this stupid idol to the pirate leaders, and you're live. Governor. Hey, you can talk. Who'd have known? What are you doing here? Come to finish the job? No, I came down here to save your life. Buster wasn't acting on my orders when he threw you in there. You came down here to rescue me? I didn't even think you liked me. Well, our first meeting was a little awkward. You seem to have trouble forming complete sentences. But then again, so do most of my citizens. But I'm not one of your citizens. I'm just a drifter. Nobody would be pirate. Who would have known or even cared if you'd let me drown? I would have, Guybrush. Oh, Governor. Oh, Threepwood. Oh, Elaine. Oh, Guybrush. Oh, Muffin. Sugar Boots. Honey Pumpkin. Thunder Bunny. Oh boy, this is getting crazy. No, we mustn't do this. What? Not here, where everyone can see us. Why, are you ashamed of me? No, it's not that at all. It's just that many of these pirates have made advances toward me. And to avoid hurting their feelings, I've always told them that my father made me promise never to fall in love with a pirate. If they see us together, they'll know I was lying. Okay, then, let's go to your place. Okay. But finish your trials first. I don't want you to be preoccupied. But I feel a sudden urge to complete the trials. Quickly. Okay. Okay. So, yeah, let's go back to... Now that we've been thrown into the lake, maybe we can actually tell that store guy that, hey, I actually was thrown into the lake. What do you want? Looking for the swordmaster. Oh, he doesn't have his bell out anymore. Oh, now he does. I'm not gonna try nothing. Ding. Should have known it'd be you again. Swordmaster says you can jump in the lake, by the way. Well, I've been in there. What do you want? Okay, that was not. Yeah. I mean, I guess technically I get thrown into the ocean. I don't know. Yeah, because it said at the beginning that this was what? In the Caribbean, right? So that's the sea, not the lake. Not a lake. Okay, so I think this next one's pretty silly too. Like I think we just have to go pixel searching on the main map. Oh, come on. Alright, sorry to bother you. I'll be on my way. Okay. Whoops. Sorry to bother you. Oh. Interesting. Okay. So this one actually does kind of make sense. So we do want to go back to the shop guy. And we're going to make him walk again. Okay, so we're going to make him go out again. For the 50th time. So this time we're gonna follow him out the door. There we go. Now we can follow him. There he goes. So the storekeeper's going to the fork, so we can follow him there. And he's going back. So it's another thing where we have to go through the old forest. Boom, boom. Okay, now he's going to the left. He's going back. Here we go. Okay, so let's look at the sign. What does that say? Danger, open ravine. So we'll walk over here. There we go. I better just stay back here and eavesdrop. Oh, again, Carla. I thought I told you to get lost. Actually, I'm here on business. This kid came into my store, see? Face it, you crusty old lech. Make any excuse just to come out here and bother me. Yeah, I guess so. Well, cut it out. I'm sick of it. Take a hike and don't come out here again. Someone might follow you, and then I'd become another Mayday Island tourist attraction. Hey, it's your loss, baby. Yeah, right. No scram. Okay, there we go. Now we can go talk to the Swordmaster. Hello. How dare you approach the Swordmaster without permission, which I surely didn't give you. My name is Guybrush Threepwood. I've come to no. Hey, I'm selling these fine leather jackets. Do you have one in size 3? Of course you don't. Because you're not really a jacket salesman. Let's be honest. You're here to prove yourself to the pirate leaders in hopes of one day being as immortal as they are. Yep, nailed it right on the head. Gee, you're smart. I could tell by the sarcastic expression on your face that you've been fully trained by Captain Smirk. Let's get this over with. You're a pain in the backside, sir. Glad to hear you attended your family reunion. Uh-oh. This is not good. There are no clever moves that can help you now. Could you repeat that? I didn't quite get it. I said there are no clever moves that can help you now. Oh, yeah? Every word you say to me is stupid. Yeah, I give up, you win. I hope this teaches a lesson. Now scram! Hmm. Oh. Okay. I don't think I remember. Which way that guy went. That's alright. So we just gotta follow the guy again. Yeah, I just don't think I had the correct responses. Yeah. All right, so we'll go ahead and do this. All right, so now let's hope this time I'm good enough for winning this. Because this is kind of a pain in the butt. There we go. All right. Now we're going to go ahead and try this again. Listen to this guy get told off again. That kid keeps asking about you, Carl. Look, if you come out here one more time, I'm going to cut off your head and spit down your neck. Get it? I love it when you talk that way. Yeah, right. Now scram. Okay, now it's my turn. Hi, Carla. I'm back again. I'm back, and boy, are you in trouble this time. Let's get this over with. My tongue is sharper than any sword. First, you better stop waving it like a feather duster. Ho ho, how do you like that one? My sword is famous all over the Caribbean. Weird. I don't see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was thinking it would be. Okay, too bad nobody's ever heard of you at all. Haha. You're a pain in the backside, sir. I don't have the answer to that one. Which is supposed to be your hemorrhoids are flaring up again. I do not have that one. I'm shaking, I'm shaking. Got a long, sharp lesson for you to learn today. And that one. Yep. I've got a little tip for you. Get the point? And that should win me the fight. Oh no. No one will ever catch me fighting as badly as you do. You run that fast? Oh, I think that's it. Nope. I usually see people like you passed out on tavern floors. Ooh. I don't have that one. Every word you say to me is stupid. I don't have that one either. I want to make sure you'd feel comfortable with me. And the wisest enemies, yeah. Oh yeah, I usually see people like you pass out on tavern floors even before they smell your breath. So no, I do not have this one. I'll milk every drop of blood from your body. How appropriate. You fight like a cow. That should give me the advantage again. Okay, you win. Nice. Well, I hope you're happy. You can go back and brag to all your friends about how you beat the Swordmaster. You'll need proof. Here, this should convince them. Oh, 100% cotton t-shirt. Okay, so I've got the idol and 2 t-shirts. Nice. Okay, we're good. And then now, I'll finish off this episode by finishing off Act 1 of this game, since we completed the 3 trials. This is really the most convoluted one. Oh, the lookout guy's gone. His fire's still going. Oh, that's scary looking. That must have been LeChuck's ship. What was that? I'm so confused. Hey, what are you doing just standing around? The governor's been kidnapped. What? By whom? LeChuck's got her on that ship that just sailed off. I'm afraid we've seen the last of her. Where were you the whole time? Sleeping? No, he's clearly not sleeping. Where'd they go? Chuck's taken Governor back to his hideout on Monkey Island. But hey, good luck. Okay. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. I left this note. You can have it, but I don't think you'll like what it says. Let's look at it. Attention, pirates of Melee. Your governor is alive and well and by my side as she was always meant to be. If you try to find us, you will only meet with horrifying disaster. Yours truly, Captain LeChuck. It says I beat Swordmaster on this t-shirt. Okay, well, let's go to the scum bar. Oh, it's empty in here. Ain't nobody in here anymore. Oh, this guy is crying. Uh-oh. What's wrong? The governor's gone. LeChuck and his spectral crew came and got her. They put her on the ghost ship and spirited her away. She was so good to me, always conveniently losing those health board reports for a small consideration, of course. What will become of my business? Oh, woe is me. What can I do to save her? You must get a ship and go after her. The ghost pirate's lair is on Monkey Island. Everybody knows that. Don't ask me how. All you need to do is find a way there. Will you join me? No, I can't go to sea. An old war injury. I'm sure you understand. Or can I get a ship? Why, it's Smiling Stance. Use shipyard. Same as everybody else. Tell him I sent you. We're old friends. Get me a drink. Get your own drink. Okay, then I'm off. Good luck. Be sure and wear your mittens. And your galoshes. And don't forget to write. Bye now. Okay, pick up the mug. Hey, you never did tell me where all the other pirates went to. Oh well, okay. I guess you're not going to. Let's open the door. Let's go in here. And now that we have the mug, I should be able to use the mug with the grog. And now we have a mug of grog. This stuff is eating right through the mug. Melting mug. Looks like a fine pewter tankard. Huh. Well, there's a few mugs here, huh? Okay. So, I guess that's going to be it for today for me. So I'll go ahead and save again. And that's going to be it for my streaming. Hope everybody enjoyed if you're watching. And yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe on the Take Aim Games channel on YouTube. Like videos if you enjoy the content. If you want me to keep going with this, or I can do a different game.